This is your captain speaking.
Alright, hello there everyone, with that introduction. Just thought it'd be a fun little one there. Welcome to the Iron Dome in DCS World. That's right, IDF mods have recently released the Iron Dome here. So, comes with a couple of components. What we're looking at centered here is the search track radar, got the command post, and we've got the launchers. Battery, according to Wikipedia, typically consists of 3 to 4 launchers, each with 4 missiles. So, what we're going to do is, so each with 20 missiles, sorry. This is yeah, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to test this against a couple of weapon systems and see how we get on. So this is the Iron Dome. It is on. I've put it on Cyprus just for funsies. What we'll do, I'm going to open up for my opening gambit. We are going to give it some attackums. Each of these fires one, so that's 4 attackums in total. That will be firing. No, not Iskander. HIMARS. So attackums is the comedy missile which S300 could do nothing about. Let's see what happens here. So we'll start firing 4 shots. Engage. Please work. I'll be sad if you don't. They're literally on the seafront here. Give them the... Wow. That looks uncomfortable, boys. Give them the best chance of shooting here. There we go. Missiles in the air. You can see this is comedy missile. So missiles are in the air on their way over. Let's watch Iron Dome's response. So bear in mind they've got 110 miles to fly, so they are going to be there in the air a while. You can see the cons. One of them's gone much higher than the others, interestingly. That is really interesting, for the fact that they're all going for exactly the same point, and they were launched from near enough the same point. They're a long way apart, but that's fine. Let's sit with Iron Dome and watch what it does. So, I'm going to quickly double check the range of Iron Dome, actually. Iron Dome. Iron Dome, Iron Dome, Iron Dome. So it's up to 43 miles, so it should see them and then start plinking away in the not too distant future. I'm paranoid. So there we go, missiles away, missiles in the air. There you go. So you got the Tamirs flying in the other direction. What is this tactic? I like Max 7. Guys? Uh, I mean, that visual was pretty good compared to what the photos were. Guys? Guys? What are you doing? Why is it sending... Somehow, Iron Dome made it worse. We'll gloss over that. I probably should have opened up with something nice and easy, which is what Iron Dome's designed to deal with. And we're going to go with some rockets next. I need those to be Red Force, though. See if this works. We've got 12 times 4. So that would be 48 shells. 48 rounds. 48 rounds. Engage. So the Smersh is obviously substantially closer. It's not got the longer range. Lads, are you going to shoot? I don't think you are. Great. Okay, so the rockets don't work, apparently. Thanks, DCS. Thanks, Wagner. Okay, let's try GLCMs against this. And again, we'll just give it that target there. Start firing. See, there you go. Pivoting to launch. Zap. So this is the caliber missile. You can see it burns out of the tube. Up to a few thousand feet, then we'll dive down and fly at low level over the water. We'll give it a few moments just to see what would happen as they're on the way over. So this is a lot more rounds. Yeah, a lot more sort of things flying at the target, but they are approaching at low level. But they are, they're slower, but hopefully these should get engaged appropriately by Iron Dome. There we go. Look at it. Look at it go. Yeah. Bonk. Bear in mind we fired 10 rounds of caliber. Bonk. That is embedded in ideal conditions. That is a 100% near enough. Got one round left for it to take out. That is a 100% PK. Okay, so what we'll do is I'm going to try some different rockets. Add target. Let's just remove target. Zap. Just start firing. Give it 10 rounds. 10 rounds at your target in front in your own time. Go on. Give it a quick test. See if that does anything. No, I'm going to try and put a proper rocket in that work. Stand by. Hey everyone, welcome back to DCS. So, we have just fired some Gimler's rockets. I've just noticed you may not have had audio for that, but we'll... yeah, my audio's turned right down. My apologies for that, and it's still not making sound for some reason in the game. That's because I'm in this mode. If I do that... Nope. I know we've got a sound there. So, for some reason, Gimler's now does a part of attack like a cruise missile, and flies at 1,800 knots. Current hill, why? I've launched this on what is, according to DCS, the very fringes of Gimler's range. So I can't convince any other systems to engage it. I've got no other systems. Iron Dome's firing behind it, again. I think it is just the massive speed. Is going to do a low approach again. No, it's going to smash into it. Right, we're going to try one last time with the Smash. If it doesn't work, then I'll pronounce it an okay defense system. However, I'm not sure what against because lol DCS. I did also have the SRBM system there, but if it can't intercept a attack and it can't take a thingy. So fire there, 10 rounds, please and thank you. Please. Right. Okay, I've got one last thing to try actually, in terms of how it can defend, and that is inbound air threat. So we know it can probably take a missile, but what we'll do is we'll just take a high kinematic performance jet, and see what we can do about overflying the target. So I'm going to come in from that sort of range, which is, yeah, I'm outside of its engagement range. I'm going to come in at 200 feet and request that is my start vector, just so that we can fly in a straight line straight at the target. That presents the best chance to the missile. I'm not bobbing and weaving. And I just want to see if we can do a low level inbound attack on that. Again, I don't think this is designed to defend against this. I'm going to put my headphones on and we're going to see what we can do. We enjoy the Vigan because actually it's a really good little proxy for a high subsonic or transonic cruise missile attack. So at the moment, my RWR is completely dead. I'll put myself into low level mode on the HUD. Bear in mind, we are doing like 650 knots, so we are quick. What I'm going to do is put my... We'll pop up and just have a look and see if it illuminates us. It's fired on me. Interestingly, it must be tracked by a missile, because it has made no attempt to... the aircraft made no attempt to tell me about that. Missile, missile. And the wings have fallen off. So that means that was a manoeuvring kill. That missile probably would have got me, not gonna lie. Look at where my body is, comparatively. Let's refly that, and I'm going to go straight in at low level this time. Now that I know, do a cheeky little method here. No, there we go. Right, only fired 2 missiles at me. I mean, that is less than 10% of its stock. It's got 80 missiles, so it's, yeah. We'll just say that it's BAU, and we'll go hold mode. Is that? Should hold our altitude, and our airspeed will pile on here. Like I say, we're not going to bomb it, but if we overfly it, we could have bombed it, basically. So, let's just watch it and see what it does. So, curvature of the Earth means that it can't see... Oh, I was going to say it can't see us yet. Apparently, it can. We're at 200 feet. That's impressive. So what we'll do... Hold off. Dive, dive, dive. Uh-oh. This is incredible. Fucking hell. That is actually really cool. So normally in DCS, if you attack any battery, yeah, okay, so you can actually see what the launcher looks like when it launches, because you get 3 launched out of that. Any battery, once you duck below 100 feet, generally loses you. But we were at 30 feet there. That was amazing. Okay. I'm going to do one last attack. This time I'll go full bobbing and weaving mode. I'm going to also position us a bit better position to attack from, actually. And then we shall... in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do a Harrier, because I think Harriers are actually really good ground attack aircraft. And you'll be watching me racing one soon as well, which is quite good fun. I'll just take the gun pod and we'll just try and do a strafing pass on it. So, zap, zap, And again, if we can get in for a strafing pass, we could have got in for a missile attack. That's the way I treat it. Douche. 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 Gone. My aeroplane. Down, down, down. Pulling it in the notch filter. Woo! Oh. Got me anyway. Okay, we're going to reattempt that attack. Yeah, just be a hard right pull as soon as we get in. So notching is basically most modern radar systems, including this, will use what's called the Doppler effect. So basically, you have to be moving in relation to the target for it to see you as a good target. So as you can see, we are bloody low here. So zap, zap, and gone. Okay, let's do it. So waypoint 1, 6.2 miles. So 6.2 miles to the attack. So woohoo! Do 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 do. Where's this? What missile gun? Where's the launcher gun? Can't find it. Hang on, where's this? Pause. Pause! Uh-oh. Yeah, okay, so we will accept that as a singleton aircraft, there is no way you can attack this system. Anything I can suggest is... Actually, I have a plan here. Stand by. This is one other tech idea I have. The Iroquois. And I want the door gunner option. I don't know what the difference. Obviously, the UH-1 is known as the Huey, but legally it's the Iroquois. And I'm not sure what was Huey that the nickname, like F-16 Viper kind of thing. Oh crap! I placed it in the Blue 4 aircraft. I'll fix that. I'll fix that. Right, Russia. Zap. Player. Zap. 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 We'll fly it now and it should be good to go. So we'll just do an attack, and I think actually we can probably just about get a helicopter flying in low enough and fast enough to give them a bad day at the office. Bad days at the office, that's what we live for over here. So UH-1. Oh, great. Go down. Emily's coming down. I've got to be careful with this thing because you can mass bump it if you pull too hard. And do this in a helicopter that I can't really do in a ground attack aircraft. I need a bearing to attack on, but... Right, bearing. 148 degrees. What bearing am I on? 332. Roger, reciprocal turn now. Yeah, we're hiding behind terrain, which is good. That's fine. Need to check my rules of engagement command. I can never remember what the door kind of controls are on this. Left control 2 and so it'll be left control 2, yeah. No! Free fire, free fire. So opening the doors up now to get ready to shoot things. Uh-oh. So, one of the good things about being a helicopter and stuff is generally it's inherently difficult to target me because A, I'm quite slow, and B, I made one of the landing strips fall off because I was flying at such a low level. You can see my door gunners are now ready on their doors. We are now break 160 for 2.8. So it's about a 20-degree right, or 10-degree right I need to do. Just gives you an idea, though, of how low I was. That thump you heard was the landing gear falling off. Fine. It was a bit of a misguided attempt to actually get some. I think I think we've been radiused at this point. But one of the things I heard I didn't hear them talking about. I read about on the Wikipedia page was Raytheon wants to integrate this with CRAM. And that would be a very powerful system in my opinion, because of its counter-artillery role. The fact that this, CRAM is point-blank defense, as we saw in the last video we did testing it. I think it's this headland ahead of us, so we definitely min-righted it now. But what'll happen is, I managed to find my engine. Wonderful! Brace! Fucking hell, Emily. Stand by. So, we'll prove here. I'm going to fly... Actually, I'm going to fly down this main road at low level, and then it'll be straight over the top of it. Right. Let's try this one more time. There we go. That is how you attack an Iron Dome system. Angles? I've opened you up, haven't I? And the co-pilot's head, to be fair. Turns out my guy's not very good. Stand by. My G, we're shooting this thing at point blank range. Why can't you hit it? Right, we'll give your colleague a go. I mean, this is literally, you can see though, the reason it's not, obviously at this point, it would have engaged me itself, but for some reason my guys are fucking awful. There's one last tactic that we haven't considered yet. There we go. That's how you do it. You smash a helicopter into it. There we go. Right. Now that that's agreed, thank you guys for watching. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely damage rate on more than 14%, let's be honest. There's a helicopter on fire next to it. It's in the fire. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you did. That's Iron Dome, folks, by IDF Sims. I will put a link in the description down below. Let me know what you thought of it, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.